Now, it's often been said that most couples literally simply fall out over this one issue. It's the biggest issue, apparently, that, well, literally, doesn't matter who you are, it's always about, well, the bottom dollar. And the bottom dollar is all important, as we know, to the former royal known as the Duchess of Sussex, former cable TV actress Meghan Markle. And this time she's lashing out at Prince Harry for seemingly letting, well, dollars, millions of them, slip through his fingers. Let me explain. Hi, good to see you. You all right? Thank you so much as ever for your time today. By the way, I'm glad you all enjoyed the Charlie Chaplin video about how that wonderful 1992 movie, which starred Robert Downey Jr., came around. And as I say, when you've met some wonderful people like Sir Richard Attenborough, who told me so many great inside things, by the way, about Princess Diana, I will dig the tape out again and have a re-listen because it's fascinating, you know, because to me, I don't know if you agree, but these are the people that were there. You know, there he was in Kensington Palace and at Windsor Castle, showing her exactly the right moves, all that sort of stuff. False eyelashes, he told me, or not false eyelashes. There were so many tricks that Diana used to accentuate certain stories and particular things that she wanted to get over. You know, no shy retiring Violet wasn't Diana. She knew exactly what she was doing. A theatrical, as he pointed out, in some respects, she knew how to work the audience. Some might say, of course, lessons not learned by her youngest son, the former royal known as the Duke of Sussex, Prince Harry, simply because when you think about it, you know, now we've been told that his latest book, you know, the only book so far in the 4-book deal, don't forget that there was an allegedly 4-book deal for Prince Harry with Penguin Random House. Now, this has truly hit the buffers. And as I told you a while back, the problem that they had with wanting to do the paperback was simply this. They needed lots of scurrilous stories, you know, and that's really what he gave them first time around. I mean, whichever way you look at it, it helped sell the book, the broken necklace thing, the dog bowl. I mean, it was just farcical, wasn't it, when you think? But people do want to buy it up. Don't know about you, I wouldn't buy the book simply because hardbacks, I think, are too expensive and they're cumbersome, aren't they? Too heavy to carry around. I much prefer a paperback. Are you yes, do let me know. Paperback or hardback, there's a debate. Now, it's interesting, as I say, because come October, just around the time of His Majesty the King, his father, King Charles III's tour, fingers crossed, goes ahead to Australia, Harry's decided to release the paperback edition. Now, here's where it gets really interesting because Meghan has literally exploded behind the scenes. Every day he must be literally walking on eggshells, don't you think? I mean, whether you like Harry or not, it must be very tiring just thinking, oh God, you know, got this wrong again now, you know, that sort of thing. Meghan, you see, believed that he should have updated the book and he should have given his version of events as to why suddenly, you know, the coronation was literally on his son's birthday and why she couldn't go there because of security and busy making a birthday cake and why he didn't stay around, for instance, and stuff like that. You know, they thought it was a good idea, Penguin Random House, so did Meghan, and they wanted books. But the thing is, they wanted to also slim down the costs and they didn't want to pay for a ghostwriter, just somebody who would sit through it and edit it and make sure punctuation and stuff like that. Boy, and all about that. You tell me off, right? Now, what's interesting about that is the fact that they didn't want to do it. Harry didn't want to do it, apparently, for whatever reason. He believes there's a better book, a volume 2, at a later stage. It's nothing about being olive branch or indeed kind or anything like that. But Meghan, as I say, has been furious at the fact that literally money is slipping through his fingers. And she knows there's a finite time when people will be interested in that particular story. But for Harry right now, he's holding fast. And as we told you before, the film rights for Spare are literally on ice simply because he wants to have more of a control as an executive producer, even though he's done nothing of that sort before, but clearly still thinks he can. Interesting stuff as ever, and more importantly, once again, you can see the fractiousness between Harry and Meghan in that also lovey-dovey marriage, where she came out, if you remember, in Colombia and mouthed the words, hand. You can see who truly is control. Spare or not. Neil Shawn, Kensington, London.